Hello, this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com, and this is another Click Look video where we quickly look at various art books and magazines. And today Lenny the Lion's with us, and he's going to help us look at this, which should hopefully be a indie comic grab bag mystery box, but this one's from eBay. Let's go and have a look at this one. So this one is from eBay, and it's from a seller called Red Hot Comics. So here's a little bit of information about the thing. It says 25 indie comics, and you got some things there. Red Hot Comics, and I'll put a link and everything in the description, so you can go and have a look at this one. It says will include a good mix of independent publishers, Image, IDW, Dark Horse, modern age comics, mostly 1990 to present day. Very good to near mint, and they're not going to be bagged or boarded. And it says here as well, mostly suitable for teenagers and above. So, and it was $11.95. So it works out at less than 50p a comic, which I thought was quite cool. But the thing with so here's the image that was with it. You can sort of see some of the things it's promising. I like to look at that one. But the thing with this one is, from when you get something from a website like, well, I don't know actually. This is my first time buying a grab bag from eBay, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to get from this one. So this is what some of the excitement is. But I recently did a grab bag mystery box from comic-box.co.uk, which was a fantasy comic box, and I loved that one. And before I did that, I created 3 little sort of like a wish list. So I've done the same for this one. So it's 25 indie comics, and my little wish list is, I would love to get an issue number 1. I would love to get a comic with a really cool character on the cover. That's all I want really, is just a cover with a really cool character on it. Also, I'd like to get a comic from like a series I know, and as a little bonus, I thought it'd be quite nice if you could get a cover, like a Virgin variant cover. So I love the comics when you don't get any text on the cover, or maybe like a minimal text. So little Lenny the Lion's going to get us into this one, and he's very excited, he is. This one here, I'm probably the most curious what's going to be in it. Because the thing is, with eBay, you don't know what you're going to be getting. Boing! Whereas what I was thinking was, with a proper website like, say, Forbidden Planet or something, or Comic Box, I feel like you'd have a bit more confidence in what you're going to get. I like that it's in a little brown paper bag though, so I'll try to do it so that we get the bottom of the issues first. What's happening with it? Boing! Inside we go. Ah, we got a little bend on the corner. So which way's... I want to get the back so we can turn it around. I think it's going to be like that, isn't it? So what I do is, if I put these over here. So here we go. The first one is a Top Cow comic. Little Lenny's going to get us in. Postal. Hey, look, straight away. Dossier number 1. I've actually heard good things about this comic, and I've seen a couple of these. I think I might actually have one of these from the comic shop. 2015 this one is. Oh, that's interesting. It looks a bit like a sort of... Is this like some sort of... I don't know. That's quite cool actually. And it's an issue number 1. So that's nice. Kiss. Look, the Kiss have got a comic. What's this one? The Great Divide number 5. I've not heard of this one. 3 short story inside. That sounds interesting. You get like a little short story. That looks quite nice. Not really keen on that cover though. It's not, for me that's not a very, neither of these are very attractive covers at the moment. I like the look of this one. Look at that, look. That's the sort of cover I'd like. Dying Blackwood number 1. I like the look of this one. This is my favourite one so far from Dark Horse Comics. In issue number 1, and it looks, I'm getting the vibe that this is going to be a bit like a sort of you know, a bit like a Stephen King type thing, as if like the Blackwood is got mysteries or something. Blackwood College. Yeah, I like the look of this one. I'm getting a Persona vibe. Next one, we've got, it looks like we've got a run going on here. What's this one, I wonder? Boing! Descendant number 5. That's quite a nice cover. I quite like that. Oh, I like the artwork. Is this another Descendant? Very thick quality paper here. No, this was it. What's this one? Dark Ark After the Flood, number 1. Oh, I'm liking the amount of issue number 1s we're getting. I like the look of this one as well. This is from Aftershock Comics. Yeah, look at him, look. Like a skeleton bloke. Oh, this one cool. So far, my 2 favourites are these ones. That one looks interesting as well. Next one we've got is The Thrilling Adventure Hour, number 4 from Boom Studios. I do like the Boom Studio. I like the oh, this paper feels nice. This is like a matte. This is like a matte paper. That's quite a nice cover as well, actually. It's quite sort of simple. Yeah, I like the paper they've used here. It's got like a sort of a nice texture to it. I'm not very keen on these character designs. Season's Greetings from Radiant City. What's this here, look? This is it, another issue 1. Dean Motter's Mister. That's interesting. Look at that, look. I wonder, there's a lot of mystery going on in this one. Xmas in some what's this? Oh, I like the style of this one. It's like that Sin City. That's cool. The art style reminds me a bit of Love Everlasting. I feel like the artwork inside of here is actually better than the cover art. I feel like if they had, say, put that on the cover, it would have been... I feel like this is one of the things, sometimes it's hard to tell what the comic's going to be like from the cover. But I think they... look at him, look. I feel like they should sort of... I think they should put a bit more... Oh, look at the size of this one. That's what she said. 2021 Lost Children. Issue number 1 again. This is brilliant. From Titan Comics. This is a really thick one as well. 2021. That's interesting. The perfect cocktail of paranormal thriller and urban horror unfolding in a fractured near-future America. That's strange. They got a really big like border. There's a spider up there, isn't there? That looked like a spider. I thought it was a spider. They're weird. These look a little bit like grey aliens, look. They look like grey aliens without their little suits on. So this is the one I'm most excited to read. This is cool, actually. The next one, Calamity Kate, issue number 2. I like the pose on that one. It looks like we've got a giant octopus as well. I wonder if she's going to be fighting an octopus or something. Look at him, look. I like the art style on that one. It's always hard to get the lighting right when I'm doing these. It's because a lot of comics use glossy paper. Yeah, I'm not sure about her face, you know. She's a really cool looking character, but I'm not sure about the face. Wonder what that... Important voice in comics. Hey, this looks a bit like Lord of the Rings here. Look at that one. Proxima Centauri. That's got to be the coolest cover so far. That is mental, that one. Is this like a what? This must be a one shot, I think. Learn to accept what is. No. Shut up. Oh, this would be cool. See, this is my sort of... This looks a little bit... It's reminding me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. For some reason. That's the one I'm most intrigued by, I suppose. This is number 4. This is issue number 4 of 6. There it is, look. Number 4. They put the number 4 into the actual design. What's this one? Issue number 3, Santeria, the Goddess Kiss. I like that cover. I've seen a few covers like that where you've got. I've seen a couple of DC comics like that with. Oh look, this is a directed. Oh, I like it when they do that. You can see the different covers. She's nice. Yeah, I want a comic with like a sexy female character like that. Yeah. See, this is another thing. You sort of get inspiration here. I'd go looking for that one. This feels nice as well. I'm noticing something here. Boom Studio use really nice paper. Ronin Island number 3. That's a nice cover. Look, we've got the enemy in the sword. Oh, look, little cat. Yeah, I like the look of this one. Ronin Island. I think we're about halfway through. Yeah, I'm very happy with these. What's this one here? Frank Miller. Boing. Modern Fantasy number 1. Yay! We've got like the we've got like a cool characters. And it's an issue 1. Yeah, look, this must be like some sort of role-playing game. Each of the main characters has got a level, and they've got skills. I wonder what this one's all about. What I do wish they would do is, I wish you could get I wish the comic would say on the back of the comic what the comic was about. I feel like that would just help a lot of people, like especially like me, somebody like a newbie. I like that, look. Image Comics. What's Regression? Issue number 6. That sounds interesting. Look at that, look. You've got like the light and fun, and then all the darkness. This one's called Oberon number 1. Oberon issue number 1. Oh yeah, this one's reminding me of Labyrinth. The film with, what's he called? Oh, I've forgotten his name. That singer, David Bowie. Yeah, I like the look of this one. Oh, she's a cool character. Look at that little pose, look. Yeah, I'm liking the look of that one. Oberon. Yeah, I'm really getting the Labyrinth vibe from that. Yeah, this one here, look. Ninjak. Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe. Issue number 4. Oh, cool. Look at that character there, look. Is her hair like the weapon or something? That's quite an interesting... That'd be quite an interesting thing, wouldn't it? If your hair was... Look at that, look. How cool does that look? Cool. Again, what's cool here is you can actually like find series to get into. That's what I think the best thing about these mystery boxes and grab bags is. It's like an inexpensive way to sort of try things. This one, Under Winter, A Field of Feathers number 5. Memphis number 1968. That looks like it's done with watercolours. Hey, dark crystal, look. That's what I was also getting, like, that's it, like a dark crystal-y vibe from that as well. Oh yeah, we've got one of the things I wanted. Like a cover with minimal text. Issue number 2 of The Death-Defying Devil. That's probably got to be the best cover, I reckon. He looks like a cool character as well. Yeah, look at this one. Hey, Red Sonja. One of my favourites. I like that, look. What have we got? We've only got about probably 10 left, I think. This one. Issue number 2 of Helm. That looks quite fun. Look, it looks like fantasy mixed with yeah, it looks like they got guns. That's weird. It's sort of like fantasy mixed with guns. Oh, look at that, look how cool that is. Look. That's all like blues, and then this one's all like sort of reds and yellows. Yeah, I like that. It's almost like the character has got a colour palette. That's a nice one. Huh, that looks quite funny to me, that one. The way they're running in the background. Helm. This one's got a nice texture. Golgor issue 3. This looks like a fun series. Look, he looks like a funny character to me. Even in my old age, I find no greater joy than simply breathing in the air and soaking up that glorious sight while pondering the wondrous mysteries of life. Yeah, it's got like a sort of an anime type vibe to it here. Bit like Naruto, that. This one looks nice. Wonder if this is a wraparound cover. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, cool. Issue number 1, wraparound cover with a bit of like what's it? Like metallic-y type thing. That's a cool cover. That's cool. That is. I like these characters here. I love the wraparound covers. Hey, look, pyramids. Wonder what this is all about. To me, it looks a bit like sort of ancient versus futuristic, and they're going to clash. I'm getting a Thundercats vibe from that as well for some strange reason. Yay! Look. They've actually got like a sort of a backstory type thing. That's what I wish all the comics did. I think is it Deadly Class? I think if you get the Deadly Class comics, at the start you get a little thing which says like the story so far. I think they should do that with all of them, because if you get an issue 3, if it said like the story so far, it helps you sort of at least get into that issue. Yeah, I'm liking this. There's a sort of Thundercats Star Wars vibe going on here. That looks quite cool. And I love the shininess. We've got 4 comics left. This one's got nice texture to it as well. This is, hey look, The Walking Dead. Issue 182. I've actually got the first... I've got the first graphic novel, the volume 1 of the graphic novels. It's nice to have a comic though, The Walking Dead. I like this in black and white as well. I know they've recently started re-releasing in colour, but I feel like actually, for me, I think the black and white actually, sometimes it could be better being black and white. This looks like a nice one as well. We've got 3 issues left, look. I'm wondering if this is another wraparound. Yeah, I think it is. Issue number 4 of Vinegar Teeth. What a funny name that is. That's a cool cover as well. I like that. Look at him, look. Big monster. See, what a cool name that is, Vinegar Teeth. Looks a bit like Spitting Image from the 80s. Yeah, that's got a very strange visual style, that one. This is quite a thick one. Titan Books. Norman. Issue number 2.1, cover C, by Rachel Smith. Norman? Oh, yeah. Like little like chibi characters. Oh, cool. Yay. I like these little characters. Oh, look at that as well, look. That's a cool, look at that, look, panties. Got your panties there, look. I'm liking that. This is, look, boing. See, that's a series I'd look into, I think. And the last and final one. Have we saved the best till last? Plop. Issue number 0, Free Comic Book Day, White Ash. She looks cool. She's probably, I feel like she might be the best looking female on one of these covers that I've had. Look, we've got a little bit of bikini action going on here, look. That's quite cool. And I like that it's issue 0 because it probably means an exclusive preview of the game. I've been picking up a few of these 3 comics from. Oh look, is that? Yeah, look, a sneak peek of Steak. That's quite cool. So you get in. Hey, look, there's 3 different comics in here. Turn the page to begin. Cool. Yeah, I love this. I've got a few comics like this where it's actually multiple comics inside of the one comic. Beautiful. There's some beautiful female characters in that one. Well, let's have a look here. So my wish list was issue number 1s. I got loads of issue 1s here. And even an issue 0. Which is quite cool. Did we get a cool character on the cover? Well, I would say she's a cool character. These are cool characters. There was no character that I've sort of looked at and thought, like, that's a cool character. If I was a female, that would have been my best cover. But there was no like character that really stood out to me, being like a sort of like a Red Sonja or something. Yeah, so yeah, I don't think any. These are interesting. These characters here. I think that's the one I'm most interested to get into, probably. She would have been a really cool character if her face wasn't a bit. There's something a little bit off with her face. Otherwise, she might have been. That is a mental character, that one. Yeah, I feel like we did get some cool characters here, but I think she might be my favourite because she looks powerful, but also normal. She looks like a normal person. Did we get a comic I know? Yeah, we did. We got The Walking Dead, which I can't believe we got a Walking Dead in here. Can't even find it now. Be around here. Is it that one? Yeah. So we got a comic. So it got all of the things I wanted, and as a bonus, did we get a Virgin variant? Well, we sort of got a Virgin variant. Where's that one? This one. That is almost like a. It's not really, but it's very close to being a Virgin variant. But I love that we got a couple wraparound covers. So I suppose we didn't get the Virgin variant cover, but we did get some really beautiful ones. So what would I say is my favourite cover? Well, what would I say overall? I think I'd buy some more of these. I really like this. I'm pleasantly surprised. Also know that one as well. What one? I think I'm really excited to get into that one. That one I want to get into. I want to read that one. I want to read that one. Yeah, I want to read that one. I'm intrigued by this one. That one. It's quite hard actually to pick my favourite. I think my favourite covers. Well, there's just so many of them. I think that's probably my favourite cover actually, because it's like telling a story and it's sort of mysterious, and I think the way they've put the text into it, it's just like a very sort of a nicely put together cover. And obviously this other one, where is it? That issue number 2. This one's a nice one as well. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that. It was a look at 25 indie comics grab bag mystery box from eBay, and I shall see you later for another one. I'm just going to do something here. I want to see how many number 1s we got. We got issue 1, we got issue 0. This was issue 4. We got an issue 1, an issue 1, an issue 1, an issue 1, an issue 1. Issue 4, we got issue 1. We got an issue 1. Part 5, issue 4, 6, 2.1, a 2 and an 8.6. So we actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9. Well, we got 8 issue 1s and a preview. So we actually got 8 issue 1s. That's brilliant. Because the thing that's cool about issue 1s is you can sort of get a taster for the story.